Here we go. Assalamu alaikum, people. Assalamu alaikum. And you know what's funny? It's like you can give people information and it can be right in their face and they still won't believe it. You see, this was wrong with the culture. I'm not talking about my culture anymore because, like I say, I don't subscribe to that political type of culture. Um, I used to, but this is wrong with that culture, that gang culture. Let me explain something to you. Everybody, the information that we have gathered over the last few months dealing with the draws down case, me, I personally sent it to the brothers in the Crenshaw district for a reason, so they can read and understand on what's going on. Now, I don't know if everybody can read. I don't know if everybody can write. I don't know if everybody can comprehend. I don't know these type of things. However, you do have a selected few of individuals. When they read, they'll swear up and down that it's nothing there. They'll swear up and down there's no confidential informants. They're swearing down that other people wasn't a part of the co-conspiracy and all this type of stuff, and it's right there in their face. But they so quick to attribute everybody that don't have anything to do with the case to the case. And that is wild to me. That is unbelievable to me. It's like they don't want to believe that they own homies or they own comrades. So they community out like that, bro. But let me give you a news flash, brother. That's exactly what happened, bro. Instead of you guys are so eager and so mad to want everybody else to be a part of that case, because whatever somebody have told you, whatever narrative you want to run, you guys are just mad because, man, you guys dropped the ball. Dudes dropped the ball over there, bro. For sure they dropped the ball. Not all the brothers over there know that. But the brothers in that circle, in that particular circle, dropped the ball. And now I hear some dudes, oh man, this dude is good, he okay, man, he all right, No, he's not all right, bro. I'm sorry to tell you, man, he's not all right, bro. And the cold part about it is, instead of you brothers saying, okay, man, y'all understand why the brother did what he did, instead of y'all saying that, you guys will fight anybody else tooth and nail to say he's good, and when the paperwork is right there in your face. I didn't go type it up. Nobody else typed it up. If you want the case number's on the page, bro. You can go to Pacer. You can go down to the court building. You can find out for yourself, bro. It's right there. All the stupid stuff that transpired in that case, bro, it's right there. And brothers still do not want to believe that it happened. You guys are so prideful to the point where y'all don't want y'all hood, so-called hood, to look bad, or the so-called Crip card, or the so-called blood card to look bad, that you guys will basically negate on what's really going on. You guys will overlook that. Me, I don't care, bro. To be honest with you, I really don't care. I gave you the information. The information is there. If you guys don't want to believe it, alhamdulillah, rabbil alameen. That means all praise be to the Most High. Because I'm not going to force it down your throat. Right? And then I get a lot of backlash on dudes telling me who's a Muslim, right? So let's break this down a little bit, man, because they be like, oh man, he's a Muslim, man, why are you reporting on that? Because I'm gonna tell you why I'm reporting on it, because you guys really don't know in detail on what's going on. If you're not in the know and you outside the know, certain things I just don't speak on because I don't speak on. This stuff is deeper than what everybody think it is, and I keep telling y'all that, bro. This stuff is deep, and y'all don't understand this, right? So, oh, you taking another Muslim down? Nah, Lay, I'm not. Because first and foremost, when Big U came home, what did he come home to? Being a road 60. Hood days, blue tie parties, and politicking with the Crips. Politicking with the Crips inside the section, and all that type of stuff. That's what he came home to. He came home throwing up the two fingers and the thumb. He didn't come home saying, Ashhadu la ilaha illallah Muhammadan Rasulullah. He didn't come home like that. He didn't come home praying 5 times a day. He didn't come home to none of that stuff. And any brother and sister that's inside that community or any other community, if a brother professes to be Muslim, I don't know about the Christian, I'm telling you about the Muslim. If he professes to be a Muslim and you see that he's out there getting drunk all day, smoking all day, chucking up the 2 fingers and the thumb, or chucking up the 3, or chucking up the B, or chucking up whatever he's chucking up, bro, the man is totally off his square. The man has deviated away from Sirata Mustaqim, I mean the straight path. The man has deviated to the point where there's no way he can enlighten you on the difficulties and dangers ahead of them unless he's telling you guys that he's off his square and y'all don't want to be like him, right? If you got a dude over there, bro, and he's 65 years old, and he's talking all this jargon, and he telling you he represents this Deen al-Haq, meaning this Islam, you can't take him for face value, man. You can't do it, bro. And I'm just calling a buck, and a ball to strike a strike, bro. You can't take it. You can't take his word, bro. First of all, his job is to basically get away from that environment until he's mentally strong to go back into that environment and he can deal with them conditions. Because 9 times out of 10, a lot of brothers, they take shahada and they not mentally strong. So they go back into that jungle and they get sucked back into that jungle. And when they get sucked back into that jungle, they back being who they was from their section. And I'm talking about all the brothers. Now you have the Christians where they say you can be a blood and a Christian at the same time, or be a Crip and a Christian at the same time. Not all of them, but the majority of these dudes say that. It doesn't work like that, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you like this, man. When these dudes go to the penitentiary, they have to pick a side, right? And they pick a side when they're inside the penitentiary. So how can you be Muslim inside the penitentiary and you leave your homeboy in your section for dead inside the penitentiary, and then you go back out and try to be from the hood again? Ain't that a form of betrayal for your section? Ain't that a form of betrayal for the Muslims? So a lot of people don't look at it in that context, because all the members worry about is numbers. We Muslims, we don't care about numbers, bro. We know how to stand on our own. We know how to move on our own, bro. We are our masjid, bro, meaning on the singular. We are the ones, brother, is going to join what is right from being what is wrong. And this is why it baffles me, man, when I give this paperwork to people and they'll say, oh man, this such and such and such and did this too. But they not in the paperwork, bro. Show me where they at in the paperwork and I will believe you. But they're not in the paperwork. I'm gonna tell you what these dudes do, bro. They'll put allegations on dudes and don't be having no proof, bro. And especially, man, when dudes come with allegations and they give you some type of paperwork or something, know what you guys should do? Tell them to give you a case number too. because it's easy. Everything is public record now. You can find the case number, see if this person did this, and see if this person did that. Always tell a person to give you a case number. See what these dudes do, bro? They'll put allegations on other individuals, and they want the person that they put the allegation on, they want that person to prove that they didn't do that. Man, get the hell up out of here, man. You the one saying these allegations, so you have to be the one to bring the paperwork, or you have to be the one to prove the allegation. If you can't prove the allegation, what you're doing is you are doing that individual an injustice. And this what happens all across the board, from California to damn near Alaska, bro. This what goes on, man. I lost a homeboy like that, little Nardo. And if you know, you know. You don't know, you don't know. They said the brother was telling through and through and through and through. Never had no paperwork. Never had nothing. They just took the man's word for base value. And they killed that brother, man, behind something that he didn't do, bro. See, this is why the game is tricky, man, for you youngsters. This is why I be saying, man, y'all need to parachute from over there, and y'all need to get away from these dudes, because I'm telling you, the signposts are there. Look at your big homies. If your big homies on the streets over there being drunk and smoking, and he's 65 years old, or he 50, he 30, or whatever he may be, that is you if you don't change your condition. That is you in 15, 20, 30 years. You don't want to be like that. That individual don't have no drive. That individual rather sleep in his car, you know, and things of that nature. This individual rather tell you that, you know, I'm this and I'm this one back in the day and back in the day. Man, fuck back in the day. It's about right here and right now, bro. You guys got to pay the way for you people not to be like these dudes. And if you look around, if you look at all the confidential informants, you look at all the back doors that happen inside every community, bro, that is not love, man. That means love don't make no sense. Why would you want to represent something and you got to always turn your head? You can't even be around your own people inside your own community without wondering if they're gonna blow your head off because you lived on 10th Avenue, or you lived in the hills, or you lived over there in the front, or you lived over here in the gutters. Come on, man. It doesn't make any sense, bro. Love don't make no sense, man. And I'm telling you, bro, from my experience, love don't make no sense. That shit ain't love. That shit is a facade. Bro, these people are giving you a playbook on what they're gonna do to you. Read the paperwork, man. This is why I sent that paperwork over there in that Crenshaw district, and I sent it to anybody who wanted, bro. Love don't make no sense. Read that. Read that playbook. They telling you what they're gonna do to you, bro. And I guarantee you, when they do it to you, your homies ain't gonna send you a package. Your homies ain't gonna do nothing for you. They're gonna be trying to F on your baby mama or trying to F on your wife. They're not gonna look out for your family, your mama, nobody, bro. What they gonna do is, bro, they gonna call you a stupid MF. They gonna call you a dummy like they calling Big U a dummy now, bro. Dudes are saying this dude's a dummy, even myself. That was stupid. Pay attention to what's going on, bro. Read the playbook. They give you the playbook. Read that. Read, bro. Ikra, read it. Man, that stuff is dangerous. Dude, they got dudes working, man, making millions and millions of dollars off you, off your stupidity, off you going in the hood, talking about what you want to do, what you want to rob, who you going to slide on, what play you got up, everything. They making money off you, bro. You got to change the narrative, man. Make money off yourself. Don't let nobody else make no money off you, bro. Don't get tricked off the streets, man, because I'm going to tell you, you're going to be an afterthought. You think you represent the hood, bro, but you really not representing the hood because there's no love. You're going to have one or two dudes look out for you, bro, and that's it, and that's all. It's going to be your family the one to be standing by your side, man. Y'all pay attention, man. Read. There's signs, brother. Signposts is everywhere, bro. Dudes are in trouble, man. Dudes may not act like they not scrambling, but they scrambling, man. They worse than Lamar Jackson right now in the pocket. This way with the ball, this way with the ball. They don't know dudes on their ass, and they trying to get away and throw the ball away, but they can't throw the ball away because they already caught up. Anytime a dude go to jail for a lewd act and turn informant, that's a big red flag and a sign for you to understand, man, dudes are really not built like that, bro. All that tough stuff, dudes putting on them masks every day. I'm telling you, bro, I guarantee you this. Half of the dudes inside these gang culture, brother, when they get up every morning, they go in their closet, they open their closet, and they pick out what mask they're gonna put on for that day. And they put that mask on and they just start, what up, good? What up, blood? And they ain't even built like that, bro. They not built like that. They scared to be themselves. Look at the playbook, bro. Read the playbook, man. Look at your big homies in your neighborhoods. And if you see what's going on with them, and you think that's hood, or you think that's gangster, ain't nothing else I can tell you, man. Assalamu alaikum.